Anybody hear me? Yo. Anybody hear me? Yo. Here we go. We back in. We got the sound. We back in, y'all. We back in. Back in. We got the sound. We back in. All right, y'all. Welcome back for like the third time. We back in. I just checked. Good morning, y'all. Top of the morning. Happy New Year's Eve, y'all. I apologize. Not me. You know, I apologize. Was not me. So I will not take the blame for this. These bullshit ass phones, no matter how much you pay for them sometime or whatever, they just gotta I just went live. I went live like three times already, but it was no sound. I don't know. They playing the sound being played with. People don't get notifications. Oh Lord. But welcome back, top of the morning, y'all. Uh it is December 31st, you know what I mean? New Year's Eve. So what up? Shit, I'm sorry. New Year's Eve's actually tomorrow, y'all. I apologize. I apologize, y'all. I apologize. That's for me trying to do these videos over three times. I apologize. New Year's Eve's actually tomorrow. Yeah, you're right. Thank you, Ray. So welcome back for like the third freaking time. Uh, I don't know what happened with the sound, y'all. So just apologize for it. Anybody who didn't get the notifications, I apologize. I have nothing to do with that part. As far as the notifications, man. There's always something with them in the notifications. Okay, so yeah, I know usually I'll say, I start my show off a certain way, but I did it three times already, or did it one time, so I'm not gonna do it again. So if y'all know how I start my show off in the morning, then y'all know what it is already. Today, December, um, and just thanking the Lord for another day. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. So now we back and we can get it. We can get it cooking now. We can get it rocking. All right. Yesterday, we spoke about our plans for 2026. We spoke about what we need to do and what we want to stay away from. So we're going to get into that right now. So as you're coming in, either on your way in or on your way out, smash that like button, like, share, subscribe. Please tell a friend to pass the word down that this is one of the most amazing places to come to in the morning. No Duck Zone podcast. Let's go. So yeah. Anyway, like I was saying earlier, y'all let me know if y'all stop hearing me. Like I was saying earlier, this is one of the most no, that's not what I was saying. I'm about to go back to the show now. Like I was saying earlier and yesterday about um just staying away and knowing what it is that we need to do for the new year if we're gonna follow that. So tomorrow, thank God my sister corrected me. Yes, tomorrow will be New Year's Eve, not today. I don't know why I was thinking today was the 31st. Which I think I kind of messed up. I think I kind of messed that up on my live, but it's okay. So let me make sure that I didn't do anything. Yeah, I might have to fix the date on what I did because I might have put this date right here, but it's all right though. It's all good. That's minor. Um. So yeah, we thank you, babe. So we speaking about that yesterday. The do's and the don'ts. You had my brother G5 come up here and we rapped about a few things. Um, and then come tomorrow night, we're bringing the new year in. We're bringing the new year in tomorrow. Um, and we, respectfully, we all gonna bring it in the right way. And I hope everybody's just keeping their plans together, what it is that they want to do. But that's pretty much what we were getting into um, yesterday about that, and just keeping away from people who don't serve a purpose. That's all, stuff like that. And so it's not really much to talk about when it comes to these type of topics, because everybody pretty much knows what it is that they want to do. Um, Everybody has a plan, so it's nothing to really go back over. I don't have to come up here today and go, "What's your plan?" I don't have to do that because we just got into all that yesterday. I know, no doubt, no doubt, Josh. I already know, Josh. I already know you getting that paper. Go ahead, get that paper. I'm not mad at you. You're gonna need all the paper you need to get here to New York next year. So, hey, man, do what you do, Josh. Do what you do. I mean, um, so when like I said, having my brother G5 up here yesterday and us rapping about that, I was sitting here. I thought about some things last night that we were speaking about hatred and how, whether if you're successful on this YouTube or not or whatever it is, that the hatred would always be there for you. Um, the not wishing you well would always be there for you. Um, the hoping that you go away will always be there for you. That's just something that comes to territory. And I mean, what could we do about that, right? You can't please everybody. What could we do? Well, I tell you what we can do. What we can do in 2026 is to piss people off more than what we did in 2025. Yeah. I don't know why people feel like they got to come in and do that. Well, they can leave forever. How about that? So that's okay, babe. They can leave forever. See, when they say bye, the bye is forever. You know how I do already. I can't even take their name serious. Sound like a bat. Yeah, well, you gotta be careful when you share it because people are gonna. You know what I mean? Yeah, too many people. I mean, it's so good though. It's so good. I don't know why people come up with these weird names that didn't tell you that they're leaving. His name sound like a backup dancer for Prince. Like y'all dudes, y'all trolls are weird. Y'all are super weird. Y'all can't even come up with correct names. Oh yeah, they out of here already. That's what we do. We get them out of here. This is a channel that stupidity is not accepted. That's why people get pissed because of the way I run it. They'll tell you that I don't know how to run my channel is because I don't allow stupidity on my channel. So because I don't allow stupidity, he don't know how to run it. Nah, that's not the case. I know how to run it. There's a lot of people who don't know how to run it. Beautiful, what up? Believe me, I'm the number one guy on here on YouTube that knows how to run his channel. Believe me. Entertaining these trolls and these suckers is not what I do. There's other channels that would love to have y'all. Y'all are not accepted over here. But so anyway, yeah. So that's pretty much what we talked about yesterday. Then, like I said, I'll probably come back again tomorrow morning and tomorrow afternoon. we'll get ready to bring the new year in. I know everybody who's traveling out there for New Year's, just be as careful as you can be. Be careful. Tomorrow night, be very careful. For the people who are leaving, right, to go out to have fun, be careful. And for the people who are not leaving, even if you're inviting people to your house, be careful who you invite, because things could happen in your household if you invite the wrong people. Don't have people bring somebody over to your house that you're not familiar with, but they're trying to convince you that this person's so cool and they know them a long time. You don't know them and you don't know how they're going to act. Because sometimes people will bring people to your crib, they don't tell you nothing, and they'll tell you that, oh, I was going to call you but it was a last minute thing and I decided to grab he or she. And then the next thing you know, cops are being called at your apartment or your household at the end of the day for some fool who shouldn't have been there in the first place. So even in your own household, be careful. Be super careful. Um, because like I said, people will be a distraction and a disturbance, and you don't need that bringing in the new year. So everybody, just like I always say, protect your peace, space, and surroundings, and that's why I always say that. Always say that because there's always going to be somebody who's going to try to come and distract that. Somebody will always try to come and distract that. So even in your own household, be careful. Don't open the doors for everybody because it's New Year's. Sometimes it has to be you and your loved ones in the house, and that's it. Bring the New Year in, go to bed, wake up the next day, and have a great breakfast and just enjoy it. See, because from January 1st, all the way till around this time next year, when December 31st of 2026 come, and as we get ready to bring in 2027, you want to be able to sit back and be like, I damn near accomplished everything that I didn't do in 2025. I got to do it in 2026, and now I can move on to 2027 to do it. But in order to make it do that, we got to make sure we do what we're supposed to do in 2026. Um, there's gonna be some people you're gonna have to cut off. There's gonna have to be some people you got to stop being around. Certain conversations you're not gonna be able to have anymore. Certain people you're gonna have to start dismantling from your channels. Certain channels you're gonna have to separate yourself from. There's gonna be some things in life you're gonna have to separate yourself from. Habits, stuff that just does no good for you. But on the side of that, nothing but positive things. What we expecting to see and hear. I'm expecting to hear people channels grow, their life is growing, their situations are getting better. I hope everybody who's struggling financially, your financial, I hope that grows, and you get all the money. I'm not no hater, so I want everybody to get ahead and get their money. Yeah, beautiful. That's a fact. I want everybody to get their money, even people I don't like. Even if I don't like you and I don't talk to you, get your money. You could not like me. I'm not a person who's gonna wish bad on you. I wish you homeless. I wish you with no money. I wish you in prison. No, you don't wish bad on anybody. You don't do any of that. No matter how much you dislike them. No. Get your money. Wish you all well. Not bringing 2026 with no hate in my heart. Because if I bring it in with hate in my heart, if I bring it in with entertaining stupidity because people are ignorant and they want you to be ignorant with them, you're being no better than them if you stoop down to their level. You got to remember, as much as they are grown people on here, these are grown little kids on here. Being in your 30s and 40s and 50s don't mean shit. You got a bunch of grown kids on here. It is what it is. So like Beautiful said, I'm claiming it as a happy year. I think every year has been a happy year for me, even when it shouldn't have been, because I think when we can make it this far, like I said yesterday, when you can make it to the end of the year, it's definitely a celebration. Tay Tay, my Long Island sister, what up? What's the deal? Yeah, be safe out there, man. It seems like it's cold as I don't know what out there. So yeah, claim 2026 as a happy year, a blessing year, a year for you to just go out and do whatever you want. For all my people who work, you know, I know y'all love to work, but try not to work yourselves to death. Try to make sure you have fun at the same time. You don't want to wait till you're about 70 to start having fun. Try to get as much fun as you can because you don't know when it's over. Because no matter what you do for a living and how long you've been doing it, remember you are always replaceable. I don't care if you have a city job or you just have a regular job, rather if it pays every week or if it pays every 2 weeks, you are replaceable. No matter how much time you have at the job or how valuable you think you are or how much of a good employee you think you are. Remember, you are replaceable. So you make sure that you try to enjoy life as much as you can, as much as you can. Um, because once it's over, it's over. Um, and I know people go, I got to pay bills, I got to do this, I got to do that. That's cool. Nobody's ever asking to stop doing that. But just make sure at the same time, you have fun and know your worth. Sometimes you have to take time to yourself. You know, ladies, I know you ask yourselves, when do I gonna get time for me? When is it going to be my time? And we can't really say we have plenty of time for it because we don't know how much time we got around, or how much time you got to do whatever it is you need to do. So I know sometimes we ask that, and then we say, "Oh, it'll just come when it comes," but we don't know when that'll happen. So just make sure you take time for yourself. But yeah, so like I said, we touched on that yesterday, so we don't really have to touch on that again. We pretty much know what it is that we want to do. The word of the day is claiming. Thank you for that word because we need that. Claiming is going to be the word of the day. Claiming. We're going to claim. We will be claiming fun in the new year. We're going to be claiming making more money, enjoying our lives, staying away from stupidity, staying away from people who don't serve a purpose of being around. Stuff like that. We're going to be claiming fun. We're not going to be like these people who claim they love us, they like us, and then as soon as something go wrong, they don't. All that could change. Do yourself a favor in 2026. Do yourself a favor in life. Claim some fun. Claim it. Claiming some fun. Have it. You're going to lose a lot of people in 2026, and I don't mean by causes, but you're going to lose a lot of people. Rather, if you walk away from them or they walk away from you, it's going to happen. So be prepared for it. So when it happens, don't be surprised. Don't be baffled. What happened? It's going to happen for whatever reason. Don't say I didn't tell you. Prepare yourself for that. Thomas Hill, my good brother. What's the deal, my guy? What is the deal, my guy? So you prepare yourself for the aftermath. Yes, you are. You know what? I'm glad you, I'm glad you said that, Bay, because that's how you look at it, Bay. That's how you're supposed to look at it. Um, God will send you exactly what you're looking for, and I'm glad you're thinking like that because, like I said, a lot of you guys work hard enough as it is, and everybody deserves to find somebody that you know that want to be with them and that they want to be with. So that's a beautiful thing. I'm claiming victory. That's what I'm doing. I'm claiming victory in 2026 to make No Duck Zone more profitable, um, to help eventually start my own nonprofit organization. That's a lot. That that takes a lot, but that's something I'm going to work on. Um, Doing community activities, just doing more. Like I told you yesterday, traveling, just with the boxing, getting deeper into the boxing because that's what I do. Um, Being more with the youth. I mean, y'all know what it is around me. If y'all know my background, y'all see what I do. You know what I'm saying? I was taking it easy for the last 2 months, as far as me going up in gyms, but y'all see what I do. So that yeah, that's what I'm doing. That's why I don't be having time for the ignorant shit when I hear you know people that have no life, talking about us. We have lives and we have goals. We have accomplishments that we're trying to reach. And in 2026, we're going to do that. So just keep in mind, you'll be so busy. You guys are going to be so busy in 2026. You're not going to have time to stop and think about who's talking about you. You ain't got time for that. Rather it be good or bad. In the new year, you're not going to have time for that because we all are going to be so busy that we're going to brush it off. You don't have time for it. You don't have time to check your phone to see, oh God, who's talking about me on this channel. We're going to be that busy that we're not going to have time for that shit. We don't got time for that. You think we actually got time for that? When you actually have something to do with your life, see, it's the losers that sit around here, the losers that sit around here making the videos about you, call themselves trying to make content about you. It's not the winners doing that, it's the losers. YouTube produces a lot of losers. A lot of losers. I don't know if they know it or not because they look like they're making themselves do something. They think they're gonna get some kind of brownie points. It's produced by a lot of losers. So when you're being successful and you're trying to accomplish, or not trying to, you're accomplishing all the stuff that you need to, that makes your life and makes your family better than what it was the year before, you have no time to pay attention to those foolishness because you have a bunch of grown ass eighth graders on YouTube. So claiming victory, claiming being successful, claiming being happy, having some type of fun in life is what we're reaching for in 2026. I mean, we're reaching for that in life, period. But that's what we're reaching for in the new year. We don't have time for you grown ass eighth graders. We don't have time for you grown ass freshmen. We don't have time for you grown ass fifth graders. Sorry you guys didn't get the attention that you wanted when you was in school and you use YouTube to get everybody to notice who you are. Sorry. But I'm claiming victory in 2026. I'm not claiming drama. He say, she say. I'm not claiming none of that. I'm gonna let y'all have that. I'm gonna let y'all have that. All that ratchet and ghetto, trashy ass love and hip hop mess that y'all love to participate in. Y'all can go ahead and have that. Just keep that away from No Doubt Zone. Don't come over here with it. There's channels that they got created for that kind of mess. They like that. But over here, me and my No Doubt Zone family, we creating victory. Everybody over here is going to be a winner in 2026 if they want to be. I mean, if they want to be on the loser side, you know where to go. But there's winners over here. We gonna win over here. There's no such thing. If you ever feel like you're a loser and you feel like you don't want to accomplish nothing and you feel like you can't, then you might be on the wrong channel. Because we don't accept losers over here. We accept winners. It's not about how much money you got, what type of apartment you live in, what type of house you live in, what type of car you drive, how much you make for a living. That doesn't make you a winner. I know people who wash dishes and shit, and they're porters and they do regular security jobs, and they live a little better than that person that got that high standard job. What makes you a winner is also knowing that you're going to win. You're going to win. I'm planning on going undefeated in 2026, which means I can't lose. Yeah, that's that part, babe. That means I can't lose. And we're not talking about fights and none of that. We're not talking about. We're talking about as far as me wanting to accomplish what I want to accomplish. I'm going for it. See, you're gonna have to go through some things and go through some people to accomplish some things. If you want to claim victory, whatever it is that you're claiming, you're going to go through some things before getting to that. You're going to walk in some dark spaces, some dark rooms where you might not want to be. And it's going to get crazy. You're going to ask yourself, what am I doing here? But you're going to have to go through some things to get exactly to where you need to be. It's tough, it's difficult, but God never puts us through nothing that we can't handle. See, this is what these people don't have in their life. They don't have God. And I don't mean you being super religious. I don't mean you being a disciple or being a Christian, because some people are not that deep into it, but they do believe. And that's why things are not really going the way people want it to be, because they don't believe. And sometimes he puts you through a test and to see what you can handle, what you can't handle. And sometimes it becomes overwhelming. It becomes overwhelming sometimes, where you go, damn God, you got to give me a sign. This is becoming to be a little too much. Why am I watching everybody else live their life and I feel like I'm in the back of the fucking line? We need to speed this shit up. But there's something good that's about to happen. You don't know it, I don't know it, but he knows it. So claiming victory, claiming victory is one of them. So if anybody doesn't have that mindset that claiming victory is going to be theirs in the new year, then your mindset is jacked up. If you're just going to say, 2026 is just going to be another year, and there's nothing to be happy about because it's just another year, and that's actually how some of y'all think, and that is sad. But y'all are so blindsided. Y'all are so blindsided with negativity that being positive doesn't mean anything no more in this world. Just look at what go on when y'all watch movies, when y'all watch, you listen to music, you look at some of these TV shows, you look at some of these videos on YouTube. Being positive doesn't mean nothing to y'all no more. Somebody speaking positive in y'all world is called boring. Oh, they ain't talking about nothing. How? When they're spreading the word, the good word. When there's somebody out there that feel like today's their last day. So when I see y'all do a lot of that, it's just a damn shame how you guys praise negativity. You praise negativity, but then want to put your foot on somebody's neck when they're speaking positive. That's the backwards ass world we live in. And YouTube, social media didn't make it like that. Y'all made it like that. Yeah, that's a fact, man. Listen, something great is about to happen to all of us in the new year if you want it to happen. But if you want to have the mindset of, oh, 2026 is just another year and nothing amazing is going to happen to me because you think that if you don't get a certain amount of money and you don't have a certain type of car or house or apartment, then what amazing can happen to you? I mean, sometimes you just making it through the year, no matter how your year went, was great. I spoke about plenty of times how how many people we lost in 2025 that didn't make it when Christmas and Thanksgiving and all that New Year's came up. There's going to be a lot of family that's not going to be around that people got to sit there and say, damn, such and such is not around. You've been with them for 20 or 30 holidays, and here it is, then they're no longer around. Sometimes just making it through the year is a great enough gift, but you idiots can't understand that because you find every little thing to complain about. I thank God that I could see January to December to come back to another January, hoping that I can make it to that next December because nobody's meant to be here. Nobody's meant to be here. We're here because he's telling us it's not our time to go. Because when he's ready for us to go, you're getting up out of here. You're getting up out of here. It's almost like being evicted. You're getting up out of here whether you're ready to go or not. The only thing about being evicted is that you get to move on to another place. Once you leave here, it's a whole new place you're going to. But that's another situation. I'm not trying to get deep like that. So a lot of people don't understand that. Oh, there he go with that preaching shit. I thought this guy was supposed to be about boxing. I thought he would have been talking about the greatest fights of 2025, but here he go with that preaching shit again. And here you don't have to be here neither. Bye bye. It's not preaching. It's reality. And that's your problem. You don't want to face reality. Some of y'all in real life live this TV show life. Drama queens. Your life is based off drama. Your life is based off controversy. I'm claiming victory in 2026 and guarantee you there's not a man or woman or anything that's going to be able to stop that. No, Doug Zone is not a movement, it's a machine. It's a machine that's not going to stop until I accomplish what I need to. So if you just look at No Ducks on No, oh, it's just like all the 99,000 other YouTube channels, and it not, absolutely not. Absolutely not. And if that's what you're thinking, then you're sadly mistaken. You might want to do your homework. And whatever you haven't seen me accomplish, I guarantee you, you're gonna see majority of that in the new year. It's not a movement, it's a machine. No Dog Zone thinks for itself, makes his own decisions, does whatever he wants to do that he feels like he can accomplish. He's gonna get something from it. There's no battery in my back when I come up here. There's no me reading a script. There's no me getting paid to say things. And I don't mean from YouTube. I'm just talking about doing everybody else dirty work that they can't do, so they pay you to come do it. Yeah, that part. Everybody in the new year should be claiming something, and besides your taxes, oh, besides looking for somebody kid to claim so you can get you a couple dollars, which you probably won't give them anyway, what they deserve because they helped you do that. But besides that, you should be claiming happiness, claiming to live a better life, and just keeping peace in your life. Nah, me neither, Vay. I don't do those no more. I told people I'm not doing that soon. Don't nobody need to ask me about no resolution. I'm not doing any of that. All that is played out. It's played out to me. It's not played out to other people, but it's played out to me. The new word is claiming. There's no resolutions. And what's your New Year's resolution? Claiming for me. Don't have to be for y'all. That's my new one. But what are you claiming in the new year? Every year until the day I die, you know what I'm gonna claim? Hey Vay, ask me what I'm gonna claim every year to the day I die. Go ahead and ask me. Anybody can go ahead and ask me. What are you gonna claim every year to the day you die? Or what's your New Year's resolution? I don't have one. I don't do those. But I tell you what I do. I claim victory to the day I die. Oh, she said Mrs. Duck. Well, of course, of course I'm gonna claim Mrs. Duck. That's my wife. But me and her together, we're gonna claim victory to the day we leave out of here. And with that victory, it's gonna come success. It's gonna come a little bit of fun. But even with that victory, everything's not gonna be peaches and cream. A little drama is gonna come with that. Losing people, not speaking to certain people. That's okay, Bay. But you're right though. She's a part of that. But with that victory, it's gonna be a lot of drama that come with it. And I'll get past it. I'll get past it. It is. It's a lot. You're trying to climb the mountains or climb the rocks, and you're gonna get hit in the head with a lot of shit. You're gonna have people throwing shit at you that you didn't think that would be throwing stuff at you. And it's a lot that come with it. That's why we have to stay focused. Uh, that part. We gotta be mindful, man. Just gotta be mindful. That rise to the top is not gonna be easy, and it's not supposed to be easy. Um, Sometimes that rise to the top could be frustrating. It could be aggravating. It could be depressing. It could be so many things wrapped in one circle. And you got to figure out how to get around that shit. And it takes a lot. It's very stressful at times. But if you believe in God, which some of these idiots don't do, they only believe in God when they're in trouble. When people in trouble, all of a sudden they all religious now. Everybody believe in him when their ass is in trouble. It's funny. You know what I mean? When something go good, the first thing they say is God ain't got nothing to do with it. It was just my time. You, you ever heard of that? Oh, God ain't got nothing to do with it. It's just my time. He ain't had nothing to do with it. I found $100. God ain't had nothing to do with it. Yeah, ego driven. God ain't got nothing to do with it, man. I found $100 in the street. God ain't got nothing to do with it. I found the woman of my dreams. God ain't got nothing to do with it. I found the man. God ain't got nothing to do with it. Huh? Somebody paid my phone bill or my phone bill was paid. I don't know how the hell that got paid and I ain't, but God ain't got nothing to do with it. Somebody just paid it for me. Huh? Oh my God, I'm about to go to prison. Oh God, can you help me? And go on. You got to stop thinking like that. You coming up feeling too sorry for yourself. You got to stop that, man. Come on now. We done had to talk about that. You got to stop doing that, man. You know what I mean? We done talked to you about this already. You still looking at things backwards, and we trying to tell you that you can't worry about your enemies. You can't worry about the enemies. That's stuff happens. You know how many good people pass away and then he leaves all the assholes behind? It's part of life. You can't focus on that. You got to focus on you. Stop focusing on everybody else. You're not here for everybody else. You wasn't put on this earth for everybody else. You got to remember that. Stop worrying about what everybody else got going on and worry about you because can't nobody fix you but you. Don't worry about the enemies. Don't worry about your next door neighbor. Don't worry about the person who lives across the street. Worry about you. You got to do what you got to do for you. Don't worry about everybody else. I don't worry about everybody else. You know what I mean? Because let me tell you something. You ain't the only one that's been through something. The whole world has. The whole world has. There's no such thing as one person going through it and the rest of the world is safe. We all, every single last person sitting on here has been through something and still going through it. Being on YouTube don't make us perfect. See, a lot of people come on YouTube to try to hide what they going through. But then they get on here and they lash out and you can tell that person going through something. You got more angry people on YouTube than happy people. To me, y'all might not agree, but the bad outweighs the good on here. Because you got a lot of angry ass people that's hurting that don't know how to deal with that hurt. So the way they deal with it is lashing out on everybody that ain't got nothing to do with why they mad in the first place. Oh, my wife left me. She took the dog. She took the kids. This is my third marriage. I've been married 3 times. My kids don't acknowledge me. My wife spends more time at work than she do with me. Oh God, I think it's somebody else. These are the type of people we got around. There's more depressed and sad people on YouTube than it is happy. If somebody cannot disagree with, they can disagree with me all you want. That's cool. We can agree to disagree. But there are people on here where they're more depressed and sad people than they are happy. Now you can tell me, hey McLean, I went to a couple happy channels. We're not talking about where the hell you went. We're not talking about where you went. I hate when y'all go where I went. Well, of course you're gonna say that because of where you're going, but you ain't touched every channel. There's some messed up people out here. You're not gonna convince me that YouTube is filled with a bunch of happy channels because you a lie. Some people hate and can't stand who they are. That's because you got to learn to control yourself, going. You're not a baby. You're not a child. You got to learn how to control that. I know sometimes it's easier said than done, but you got to control that. Because what's going to happen is when you're standing in front of a judge and that judge uh, wants to know why you're in the courtroom, it's going to be too long. It's going to be too late to say, I'm sorry, Your Honor. I had a moment and I crashed out. That's what y'all don't fail to realize. Yeah, we can have moments. We can go through something, but we got to make sure it don't go too far where we're standing in the courtroom and now we got to explain to a judge why we here. I don't want to do it. That's why a lot of this fake tough Tony Montana shit that you hear on here, a lot of these guys are not going to do anything. They ain't trying to go to jail. You think they trying to go? Don't let these dudes fool you on here. They don't want to go for real. And for the ones that been there, they know what that's like, and they're not trying to go back. So when you got a guy talking this Tony Montana shit, they really ain't on that type of time, and they're just trying to convince you that they're about that life, and they're not. They're not. Trust me, they really not on that type of time. And Seafood, what's up? So in the new year, I'm claiming victory. I'm going to win. No Doug Zone is going to win. Everything that I do. It's going to be some humps and hurdles, some bumps and bruises. There's going to be some doors shutting on me that I feel like they shouldn't close on me. And then there's going to be, every time a door closes, there's going to be a new door that's going to open for me. Nobody's going to go through the year with life being peaches and cream. And yeah, there's going to be times you ask yourself, why me? What did I do to anybody for them to do this to me? It happens. It happens. It's just something that's a part of life. As we enter, um, like I said, as we enter a new year, what are you claiming? That's the word of the day. Claiming. What are we claiming? Just say it. I can care less if we sit here and we talk about, let's talk about the moments of 2025. We could easily sit here and talk about that, but I really don't give a shit about none of that. So just to give y'all something to think about, victory is mine in the new year. So that's something for y'all to take with y'all. uh, as we approach the new year. And I hope a lot of y'all take that serious, because what you don't want to do is come back around the same time next year and go, yeah, he spoke about this before the new year came in, and that kind of went over my head, and here it is now. I'm waiting for 2027. Don't get caught up in that. All these soap opera, all these soap opera channels, don't get caught up in it. All that he say, she say, don't get caught up in that. Don't get caught up in nothing that you know is not healthy for you. Create your own lane, your own space, so you could be able to go on and claim victory and tell yourself victory is yours. And like I said, if you have to cut some people off, if you have not being around some people, then you do that. But if you choose to be around stupidity, don't complain about it. Deal with it. You've been dealing with it. Why complain about it now? Because you're changing, you expect people around you to change. That's not how the world works. People are either going to change when they're ready, or they're not going to change at all. So what you do is you remove yourself from them. Y'all tired of going to channels when the same shit happens? You ain't tired if you're still going there. If you go in there looking for change and you're not seeing anything, then you're the fool for continuing to go. Be your own person. The best thing I could have did when I got on YouTube was meet the people that I met, and being in the boxing community, meeting Coach Seafood, just meeting D Free, meeting G5, meeting so many people just through what I do. That's why I owe boxing a lot. Rather if you was a content creator, or rather if you was a fan, a coach, a fighter, I owe boxing that. Yeah, yes, right. Well, I talked about that very one time. I think before me and you, before you came to my show, I think I was talking about that one time. Starting with the man in the mirror, we're gonna have to do with that, and that was a true song that Michael made. Start with the man in the mirror. That goes for me. I have to change my ways, but don't think because you change your ways, everybody else around you is supposed to do it. People got their own way about going about life. You have to get in where you fit in, and you have to do what's best for you. Not do what's best for somebody else. Do what the fuck is best for you. You get to a point where you tired of the same routine. All right, so what am I gonna do next year that I haven't been doing? Because then, other than that, you know what we're doing? We're just sitting on this earth waiting to die. If we keep telling ourselves for 20 or 30, 40 years, we're gonna change this, and we ain't did it, we might as well just shut up and not say anything, because we're just saying shit because it sounds good. And then the first 3 months of the new year, we ain't done shit. Well, the year's still early. I ain't got to rush to do it. And then when it get to the end of the year, now you want to rush to do shit that you should have did in the first 3 months. Not in the last 3 months of the year. 2026 get ready to come to the end. So let me go ahead and rush to go do this. You got to jump on that. And don't worry about what people think about what it is that you're doing. Yo, family might say something, friends. Who cares? What do your family or your friends do for you? You got to be your own person. Don't go into the new year complaining about last year's shit. It's that simple. I'm not. You think I'm approaching 2026 with 2025 problems? I don't even want to hear nothing about 2025 when 2026 come in. Be honest with you. It was such a damn disturbing year. Yeah, brought you a lot of stress, right? Family will do that. You expect that going from strangers, but family does that. That's why I pick and choose what family I want to deal with. You can't pick and choose who you want to be related to, but I damn sure can pick and choose who I want to be around. You can bet your ass on that. I don't care if you're a first cousin. If I don't like you, I ain't got to be around you. Straight like that. I don't even have to love you from a distance. I cannot love you at all. That don't change that we're not family, but I don't have to deal with you. Well, going sometime you have to do it, unfortunately, and this is why I'm speaking about we have to claim victory. Victories and everything, and sometimes you got to block a couple people, and sometimes you're going to be blocked in life. There's going to be a lot of times going, you're going to think a lot of doors should open up for you, and the door's going to be slammed in your face, and you're going to ask yourself, going, why me? Why me? Why the fuck did these shit keep happening to me? What am I doing? Now, the problem is you start to question God. When we start to question God, now we thinking he ain't that real because if he that real, why is all this happening? This is some bullshit. If he's so damn real, why is this happening? I don't understand this. 503 line, what's up, my guy? No, I'm just saying, you start to ask God why. I'm being real though, Ray. You start to ask him these questions. The only people that's not asking these questions are people who like, you know what I'm saying? You start to ask God why. And then you go, why me? But the question is, why not you, Gone? Why not you? Why not they? Why not beautiful? Why not 503? Why not us? We are the chosen ones. Why not us? See, listen, right? If you can never have a story to tell in life if you ain't been through shit. You can never have a story to tell in life if you ain't been through shit. You gonna have to go through some shit. I got a story to tell. I might not write a book on it though, but I got a story to tell. You're gonna have to go through some things. That's just part of life. That's all it is, baby. It's part of life, man. Now, how many times I can sit here and ask God, yo, man, why the fuck am I still in the same position? Like, Lord, give me a sign. Why, God? Why? Why is no duck zone not where it should be? What the fuck? Am I missing something? You know the response I get back from God? It ain't your time. Calm down. I got you. Relax. Stop looking at what everybody else's channel is doing. Stop looking at everybody else's success and thinking that's supposed to be you. Stop worrying about how many people are coming into your channel. Oh, you got 800 and some subscribers. You should at least have 100 people in there. Stop looking at that. It ain't your time. Relax. Your victory ain't everybody else's. I got a different plan for you, son. Relax. You doing a little too much. I got you. And that's why I always go the things that we worry about or we try to have control over. Sometimes you got to chill out. Do your part and he going to do the rest. So sometimes I just chill out. I don't come in here and be like, yo, it's only 15 fucking people in here and I got 9 likes. Get your I just thank God that people coming to watch me because they ain't got to, even if they stay for a second. I don't trip off that shit, man. I'm not the dude that when I get off this live, if I'm not satisfied with my views, I'm not going live no more. I'm not finna trip because I ain't got, oh my God, nobody's watching me. Jesus Christ. Oh, I'm jumping off the roof. Oh my God. Why can't I be like all the other channels on YouTube? Oh God, what am I doing wrong? I'm gonna go crazy. I'm closing the doors to No Duck Zone. This old punk ass podcast ain't doing nothing for me. I ain't tripping off that. It's not my time, bro. I thank God for the people who just come and rock with me. Even if they stay for a second, it's cool, bro. Everybody ain't for you. If y'all don't realize this shit, take this with you in 2026. Everybody ain't for you. Everybody ain't for you, bro. I don't give a shit how popular you think you are, how cute you are, how pretty you think you are. Everybody ain't for you, bro. And you're going to have some people turn their back on you in the new year. Get prepared for that shit. I want you to put your disappointed book bag on right now. Put that shit on your back. There's going to be some people that's going to pull some bullshit on you in the new year that you didn't see coming. You're going to get blindsided with that shit. Oh, man. Why would they do that to me? Yo, sometime God is going to remove people. He's already working on it. Babe, what up? He already working on it. He's working on it. There's just some people in your life that's not going to serve a purpose. It is what it is. But never go around keep questioning why. Why? Why is my channel not where it's supposed to be? Why am I not living in an apartment I want? The car, the house, whatever. It ain't your time, bro. Ladies, gentlemen, it's not our time. What up? What's going on, BBO? Everybody, first of all, everybody go subscribe to my brother 503 Lion. Great dude. Amazing content. Go subscribe to him. BBO Boxing, another one of my good brothers who BBO got to give you your flowers right now. I'm gonna give you your flowers right now, BBO, and this is no cap. You have had one of the most amazing years in content with the boxing. You've had a lot of amazing guests. We had an amazing year, brother. That's all I could say, man. I'd rather give people their flowers now than wait till something happens to them. You had an amazing year, brother, and I'm proud of the year that you had. Amazing. 503, not 305. That's my brother 503. She said 305. My brother ain't from Miami. He ain't from Dade County. She said She said, why does this chat make me hungry every day? Oh man, I don't know why it makes you hungry. Cause probably he keeps saying honey butter with his stupid ass. Yeah, my brother ain't from 503. She said 305. My brother ain't from where Rick Ross is at. Oh man. My man didn't grow up with DJ Khaled, Rick Ross is at, man. Shout out to the 305 though, man. Hey, it's all right, man. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right, man. Shout to MIA, man. It ain't no shade thrown at them, man. Miami, man. That's one of my places I plan on going. Nah, I think that was a sneak diss. She said, I think that was a sneak diss. Yeah, she put him in Florida. Hey, yeah, she put him in Florida. How you gonna put my man in Florida? Hey, 503. Hey, she might have just bought you some. She might have just put you. She might have gave you some luck. 503. You mess around and might be in Miami, bro. If you ain't been there, she might have just sent you there for the new year. When she said 305, I said somebody in here for 305. Oh shit. We got Florida people in here. We just never had nobody from over there, but I'm waiting for that. He said he didn't know he was traveling. Yeah, I never been to. Yeah, yeah, you just blessed him. You definitely just blessed him. My brother might be in Miami, and it might be because of you. Good looking. But yeah, so yeah, I think everybody should claim victory in the new year. So that's the best way to look at it. Go ahead and claim victory, and just be blessed, y'all. That's all. That's all to it. Shit, I want to go to Miami. I've never been to Miami. I've been to Florida. I've been to Pensacola, Florida, Clearwater, St. Pete. I've been to Jacksonville. Never got to hit MIA. Never. But I'm going to though. I'm definitely going to. I can't say when, but I'm definitely gonna hit Miami. Ain't no doubt about that. As we all get to know each other, I think at some point we all will take a trip. I think at some point we all will be able to get together and take trips like that because every time we get together, I don't want to make it a New York thing like, oh, every year y'all got to come up here for the barbecue. I think at some point we all will take a trip. We all will meet somewhere. We all will meet somewhere, different parts of the world where we all can get together and have fun. Because some of y'all in y'all city, I want to know what y'all cities is like. I'm claiming good friends in 2026 health. Good. Yeah, as you should, beautiful. As for all of y'all, because let's just be real, we all at the age where we're too old to be getting on channels and arguing with people, or it's enough to go back and forth with your people in your family, co-workers, and then to get on social media where half of these people you're never gonna see them. So to save yourself a lot of aggravation, a lot of stress, disappointments, you stay away from them places. Stay away from them. Because remember, I told y'all yesterday, we don't need them. They need us. You hear, beautiful? If you ever somewhere and your name is being constantly mentioned and you don't mess with the people, they need you, beautiful, to keep them relevant. And that's for all of y'all. 503, go on anybody. You don't mess with people, you don't go to people's circles or whatever it is, they need you to stay relevant. You don't need them because you're going to be relevant regardless. You know what I'm saying, babe? For real. Seafood, all that. It's like I told y'all, they're going to do that. I can't stand Bay, but you always mentioning Bay name. Why you always mention her name then? She ain't over here. Thomas Hill. I can't stand Thomas Hill. Somebody tell Thomas Hill to get over here so I could talk about him. For what? He ain't bothering you? That damn BBO. Oh, I can't. But he ain't bothering you, bro. BBO don't bother nobody. Beautiful don't bother nobody. 503 don't bother nobody. I've been on panels around a lot of people that I see, they don't bother nobody. All they do is create content. That's all. Shout out to my real content creators. Because there's a difference between being a content creators and you just doing content. Everybody's not a content creator. They're just doing content, which means they're just waiting for something to fall out the sky so they can go talk about it. Which is cool sometimes, but it's always better when you can get out there and do your own thing. I'm just saying. No, we don't mess with anybody, seafood. But you got to understand, we live in a world where you don't have to mess with nobody. Thomas Hill doesn't have to mess with nobody. BBO don't have to mess with nobody. Vay, all my family on here don't have to. We don't have to mess with people, and I don't mean like not talk to them, but you could be a person not starting nothing. It's always guilty by association. Or if people can't have your attention the way they want it. I mean, come on, we talked about all this before. You don't have to do nothing, and it's only going to get worse in the new year. Hey, I'm telling you right now, Seafood, there's some people that's not happy that you're in your new gym. They're not happy. There's some people who just not happy with that. They're mad that they didn't get that phone call. Yeah. Thomas, it is what it is. There's gonna be a lot of people that's gonna be like, why did he get that? Why did he get that phone call to be over there? And I could have been over there at the gym. This is what it is. Oh, hold on. I got you right now. Try that now, Seafood. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They'll be, why Seafood get that offer and I didn't get that offer? Out of all people, why would they bring him to the gym? If he got that offer, you didn't. It had nothing to do with somebody disliking you. It wasn't meant for you to have it. I don't understand why people think that people
Thank you,
think
Soraya.
that your success is not, it's not somebody else's.
Yo, it's
I got
funny
to
you say that because I I just found out I was being talked about because I went to another gym and people feeling some type of way because I didn't tell them that I was leaving. I was like, I didn't know it was my job to inform you, but everybody knows. I mean, it's not like I didn't announce it.
but like you
Yeah, I don't be
said,
fooling around, Thomas. I really don't, bro. I don't mess with people in the sense that I don't want like I'm trying to cause a problem. I'm always the welcoming guy. Every time I bug out, like when McLean or Free say I'm doing something crazy, it's only the reaction to the action. I don't just go out there and just start messing with people. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. Oh, wait a minute, something happened. He got to come back. It was an echo anyway, so yeah, we'll wait for him to come back in. Yeah, look at that, y'all. I didn't even know that. I didn't even know that happened. Nah, he don't be causing problems, Bay. People be wanting to cause problems with him. It's been like that since the day I met him. And it's crazy. When I met Seafood, he's not somebody I knew for years. I met him through a fighter of mine. Well, not like my fighter, but a kid that I know that fights. But since I've been with him, he's never been no shit starter. He might cause a little controversy, but that's just men talking. People will find their reasons to dislike you, but it's funny you said that, Seafood, because I didn't know that happened with you, but I was just speaking in general. But I didn't know that was going on. That's crazy. Oh, C4, I can't hear you. I can't hear you. I can't hear you. You might have to go back out and come back in. Yeah. Yeah, people just want to, people just want to be hot and messy. You can't even call people messy anymore. You got to call them hot and messy. People ain't even messy no more. They hot and messy. It's a damn shame when you hot and messy. Damn, there your thing. There your thing go acting up again, Seafood. Damn, what's up with my joint was doing the same thing earlier where I had to start my live over 3 times. I had to cut my phone off and cut it back on. I'm like, yo, it's crazy. People wasn't getting my notifications. Yo, for real, people are just hot messy, man. Straight up. You know, they in the South they say hot mess, but they hot messy. It's crazy, yo. Yeah, Seafood does that time to time. He'll play devil's advocate. He'll do that. He'll do that sometime. But if you ain't careful with him, he's slick with it though, babe. He's slick with it. He real slick with it. If somebody ain't used to it, they would think he was trolling. If people ain't used to what he do, they would think he was trolling. They'd be like, "Yo, your man be trolling. Get him up out of here." Yeah, hot mess, man, for real. Yeah. When I first moved down south, that's how I learned that word. I was like, "What's?" I said, "Hot mess." I said, "What the hell they talking about? What the hell is a hot mess?" Because my family's out in Alabama, so I used to be like, "Hot mess? What the fuck they talking about hot mess for? Who they? What? First of all, what is a hot mess? Because I feel like you talking crazy about me." Like, you know what I'm saying? So now, yeah, he's a great dude. Sifu has helped out in many different ways that people don't know. So
Yeah,
yep,
I had to reboot the phone. I think it's something wrong with the link though, bro. It's not really. I'm thinking it was my phone, but it isn't. But you're right though. Like I actually look at it as a publicity thing. When people mention me in a negative, could be in a negative way, or sarcastic way. All you're doing
yeah,
is make people want to look at who I am. so,
yeah.
I so I welcome it. So you know what I'm saying? I don't feel no type of way about that. I really don't.
Nah. Yo, that's what it is though. So they hot garbage. That's what a lot of these people you see.
Hot
No, when
garbage.
they say a hot mess, when they say a hot mess in the South, it's hot
Right.
garbage. And a lot of these people that you see on these YouTube streets is hot garbage.
Oh, hot garbage. I like that one.
They hot garbage.
Hot
Hey,
garbage.
yo, for real, shout out to my hot garbage people. Straight up.
ah, hot
Straight up.
garbage. I like that.
Shout out to my hot garbage people, man. But it's crazy. But I didn't know you were supposed to make an announcement. This was new to me. I'm sorry.
Well,
I didn't know
well,
that.
people. Let me just briefly say this because people think that I'm the shit starter, right? Because I'm very, very firm on what I say. When
Yeah.
they were announcing the closing of the gym, nobody knew the end date, right? So
Yeah.
when they was doing that, they, when the new management came to me and told me about it, nobody told me nothing about including me into the program. So I said I need to know what was good because I had to tell my clients because I was a major generator over there as far as my gym was concerned. The thing is, when they didn't say nothing to me or estimate, I had to go out and look for other gyms because I felt like I'm not trying to get caught out there and not have
Yeah.
anything and lose whatever. And so I started looking. When I started looking, everybody in the gym started saying, "Yo, Sifa, where we going?" So ideally, I was trying to bring everybody wherever I was going to go as a show that we one unit. You know what I'm saying? But I wasn't being shy to like being stingy to any place I was going to go. The difference
Yeah.
is that they kept giving me the runaround. When they kept giving me the runaround, I was like, "Yo, bro, I need to know something. Please, somebody tell me something." Yo, for 6 weeks, I looked for a gym that would be able to hold the capacity of the amount of people that I had that I was bringing over. Nobody knew nothing. I started when I and then when I did do it, there was a speculation of a day when they was going to close. I posted on social media, I'm relocating. When I did that, everybody hit me up. It's like, "Yo, see, come to my gym. Yo, see, you come over and run to my gym. Yo, you know what I'm saying?" That's how it was. When I started doing that, that's when everybody started trying to find out what's going. But I told them previous management, if I leave Green, everybody's going to follow me. So they didn't believe it. When I started to go, boom, everybody started leaving. Yo, there would be days I go into the gym and it'd be empty, bro, empty. So when I told them when I finally had the date that I was leaving, I just said, "Freak, I'm not waiting on Green Fitness because I've been there for 12 years." So I just think that it was my time to go. But when I left, there was animosities. You know, people started making posts about certain things. I was like, "Look, bro, y'all can say whatever y'all want on media. Don't think that I can't reach out and touch you. Don't think that." But they said what they said in terms of the sarcasm, as in, "Oh, oh, Sifu's leaving, but he ain't tell nobody where he was going." I'm like, why would I not tell anybody where I was going, knucklehead? Because I don't have a problem telling anybody where I was going. If I didn't want you to come, I'd just tell you straight up. I don't want you following me. Period. I don't have a problem with that. But I'm not looking at it that way because we all generated making money. So my
Yeah.
thing is, when people start being community to me, I start being community to them. But that wasn't even the situation. Even my enemies, I was telling them I was going. Yo, listen, you
Yeah.
want to roll with our roll? I'll let you know. That's literally how it was. And then now that I'm in a place and I'm posting videos and stuff, now everybody, Sequel got it made over there. No, bro, I'm still establishing myself. I'm still doing what I gotta do. I'm still helping people from state to state. I'm still reaching out. I'm still doing charity stuff. I'm still doing the same thing I've been doing. I'm just doing it from another location. That's it.
Yeah. Um,
But the hate is abundant. You know what I'm
I
saying?
mean,
And
like
it
I
ain't got to
said,
be derogatory words. It's just like hate is abundant because people want to know why you smiling. They want to know why people gravitating towards you. Why are people saying these things so much about you? Let me see what I can get out of it. You know, that's how it is. That's what you
yeah,
call hot
yeah,
garbage
yeah.
too. Hot garbage. Is that the term? Hot garbage. Yo, I like that, bro.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
funny
yo,
as
I'm telling
fuck.
you, yo, that's I'm telling you, that's what that word mean. And that's for real. They hot garbage on here, man. Straight
Yeah,
up.
really.
That's gonna be the new joint. Shout out to my hot garbage people in the new
Yeah.
year.
I think that is so funny, bro. It's so
Straight up.
funny.
I'm not playing like shout out to my hot garbage people. The people who want to keep mentioning our names, that we don't bother them. We don't go to their channels. We don't say nothing about them, but they need to mention our names to be irrelevant, to make them relevant, because we're relevant already. But they need to keep themselves going so people will know who they are. They want to keep
Right.
mentioning our name. Shout out to all my hot garbage people.
Yo,
Shout out
yo,
to you.
yo. Saray has a good point when she says about people. I never mess with anybody, but people will say certain things about you. Yo, that is so true. Sorry. Sometimes, like my energy is positive. I don't have no negative vibes as far as like you come around me, you feel like there's controversy. No, I will. If you say something slick, I might slap you, but I really
Huh.
don't invite negativity. I'm really not that person. Even though some people make me out to be, but if they make me out to be, just ask them why. You know what I'm saying? Remember, I'm always the reaction to the action. So when
Yeah.
people think they can do something to me and think there's no consequences, there is a consequence. I
Yeah.
don't do anything to warrant bad behavior. That's the part I don't get. I don't do nothing to warrant bad behavior. So when people come in a certain type of way, all right, cool. Just understand this that energy is reciprocal. I'm going in. I have no
Yeah.
problem giving you a problem. I really don't.
Yeah. No, a lot of
But I'm
people don't
all about
understand
that.
that.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
McLean was saying, not everybody or every circle is for you. Not everybody. There's some people that need to be brought in and casted out. It's an example of your character. Like who does that?
Illy, what up? Some people just need to be Son, we we can't. We would be trouble.
For real. Because I'll be the first one to step to you. I don't understand. I don't understand why people do stuff thinking that nothing is going to happen. I don't give a damn if you're big, small. I don't care if you're a part of a gang affiliation. I don't care if you're. I don't care about none of that. I don't honestly don't care about none of that. Bring it. If you feel you that person, bring it. I welcome it. Just understand there are people out there that really love me, and I can't be
And
responsible
for their
Well,
actions.
I always say when the love overpowers the hate, it's not really much people could do about it, and I don't think people really understand that because there's some people who don't believe in that, right? They just
Yeah,
believe in I got to. All they see is that I got an issue with you and fuck who you know. But they
yeah.
fail to realize that the love powers the hate. Now you can go ahead and without me touching you,
Hmm.
you can go ahead and make that move. But just know that there's gonna be some demons. There's gonna be some demons coming to get your ass.
Yo, listen.
They coming to get you.
I don't. They say there's power in the tongue, right? And I really strongly believe that. And I'm a firm believer and for of Jesus Christ, right? I really
Yeah,
like to pronounce. I really like to pronounce that. I don't force it on anyone, but I always do. I'm always counseling someone, right? I've met people that were brought into my life that I didn't understand what their purpose was. And I guess it was for me to help them. And in that interim, I've learned different functions or moments in my character that made me reach out to people and humble my own self. When I hear stories about people online, even people that I've met through McLean, through the podcast, shout out to everybody on it that I've befriended, noticed even when I reach out to people personally, like I don't know
yeah,
Soraya or Rosetta like that, but or dropping the T, but I reached out to them in all kindness and offered gestures of kindness to them without thinking of it in any type of way. And the
yeah,
thing is,
yeah.
why can't we be like that to our people? You know what I'm saying? Why that I'm giving you an example of what it's supposed to be. Why can't we reciprocate and let it go viral? You know what I'm saying? That's what I want. I want that type of unity because you never know who can help who. You never know. The the person that you're looking for help may not be the person that's supposed to help you, but there's always somebody different than what we expect, and it just happens that way.
Um, it's like I said. I told, and I'll say this again. There's more negativity going on out here in the world than it is positive, and some people look. It's like you get points for being negative, but when you want to be positive, the first thing they say is get the fuck out of here with that soft shit. You preaching. We don't want to hear that soft shit. It's like what?
Right, 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 right. The saddest,
So
yo,
that's
that's
crazy.
crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy that you say that too, bro. Because you're really hitting some bullet points right there, bro. Because
That shit
th-
don't make
there's
no sense to me. So you gonna praise me when I'm out here fronting and telling lies and
right,
shit. But as soon as
right.
I get to telling the truth, man, get your Kirk Franklin ass out of here, man. We don't want to hear that preaching shit.
Yo, but think about it. Think about it, McLean. And I say this to everybody. It's easy to be wrong, but it's hard to be corrected. People take
Yeah.
it harsh when you tell them truth. I believe in the truth, even if it hurts my feelings. Kick it to me. You know what I'm saying? Like I have no problem. I have a great sense of humor. I'm really all about that. I'm a very intelligent guy. Yo, listen. Tell me whatever you want. It's not gonna hurt my feelings. Really, it's
Um,
not.
I think people are just people sometimes are just not Kirk Franklin. Yeah, for real. Yeah, Ellie. Um, people are so afraid, even though you say it won't hurt you, right? Some people still go, I got to show how down I am, how real I am. So I'm not gonna tell him this for real. Make it seem like it's this way, but it's really this way. But I'm not gonna let him know because I don't know. I don't know what his reaction gonna be. So fuck it. He'll
No,
never
but
know.
you know what? I think that's wrong too because I know that I intimidate people, right? I know that,
Yeah.
but knowing that is the reason why I try to make myself more approachable. Because honestly, I'm really not trying to. I'm really trying to bridge the gap between and our people, black and brown. You know what I'm saying? And when I tell the people the truth, they think, yo, Dax Siepel's ill. No, it's not that I'm ill. I respect you enough to tell you the truth because you asked me the question. I'm not gonna just voluntarily go around and tell you that your wig is on differently or something like that. I don't do stuff like that. But if you ask me a question, I'm gonna keep it so real because I respect you to tell you the truth. If if
Yeah.
if if I would be hurting you more than helping you if I didn't tell you the truth. So that's why I say no, keep it real, bro. Don't water down nothing because I don't believe in that. Yo, I used to be a guy who don't tell the truth. I used to be the one who curves the truth. I don't do that no more, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Angie,
And
what's up, sis?
it's just not it's just not worth it. What's up, Angie? It's just not worth it not keeping it real because then you gotta remember the lie.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Then you gotta remember it. The lie, yo, you gotta keep it real. And the saddest part about it is people front so much when I call it, especially on media, when I call them their bluff, I always tell them, bro, why would you say that in front of me? You know I'm gonna check you for that. Come on,
yeah,
bro. Come on. Don't do that to me. Don't do that in front of me. Not even do it to me. Don't do that in front of me where you know you're gonna be checked.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah. That's a fact. That's a fact,
I,
man.
I believe in promoting everybody, even if it's above myself. I'm not trying to be above nobody. God is above me. God is the one that gives me my blessings. If I'm giving you something, it's because I generally want you to have it. That is the way I feel. I'm always going
Yeah,
to feel that way. When I first met McLean, let me give you real. When I first met McLean, and we were going to the fights out in Long Island. True story when I say this. I gave this guy, him and his wife, put him in the Uber 2 times in a row, back to back days. Remember that, see? I didn't
facts,
even know him. I didn't even know
facts.
him. I put him in
Nope,
a thing to make sure him and
nope,
his wife got home
nope.
safely.
Twice he did that.
Nobody does that.
Twice.
Nobody does
Nobody.
that.
I've knew coaches way before him that have been like, the train is that way.
Right. And I ain't with that.
The
That's
train is
right.
that way.
I'll slap a person with my do-rag too, and I'll hit it with my glasses. I ain't playing
Oh
with these
God,
people. You know what I'm
listen.
saying?
Lord have mercy.
It's just
Don't
like
get him
all this
started.
fun.
Don't get him started, Illy. Please don't. Jesus Christ. Jesus
That's
Christ.
all. It's all in fun. But in all seriousness, people, I hardly get to read real people. That's why I have friends, the same friends, for as long as I can remember. You know what I'm saying? And it is. I know they're not going to front on me, and I know they're going to have my back. I've accumulated friends when I became Olympic coach in New York. I've met a lot of people across seas and stuff like that who
Yeah.
really support me. But at the same time, I cannot categorize them as friends because one, we haven't sat down and broke bread. We haven't sat down and had
Yeah.
dinner together. Or whatever. If we never had to sit down to have conversation during food, then you're not considered a friend. You could be a
Yeah.
strong associate, but you're not a friend. You know what I'm saying? That's why people have to make people understand. Watch what you say when you say, "Oh, I got love for you." Watch that term when you say, "Yo, that's my man." Yo, how is that your man? Or they say that's my brother. Yo, y'all blood brothers or street brothers? Let me know what the difference is because it ain't gonna change their approach, but it will change the outcome.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? People gotta understand. I don't use those terms loosely, bro. I keep it 1,000. But again,
Yeah.
why can't we like when you said that somebody was gonna come to the meet and greet, they come to the meet and greet for their birthday. Yo, let's put out a cake for them. Let's show them that
Oh,
New York
yeah, that's
hospitality.
that's Bay we talking about. Not Vay, but Bay. That's who we talking
Oh,
about. Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah.
we'll celebrate like I've known you forever.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what we was talking about. We was talking about that, about doing that for her. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We're gonna that's how we show
And,
see, but they don't understand. And I was mentioning this before about this is how you show love.
yeah,
Like I haven't known them long enough really where I could say, you know what? I can give them an invite because I've known them for 2 years or a year. So
right,
so when I did it, it was something about them that made me say, you know what? Let them just so people can see how I am and me and Tiffany is.
right,
Come up and kick it with us.
right. Where's Angie
Come and see
Baby
how we
from?
do.
She seems new. Like I've never seen that name before.
And boy, Angie been here plenty of times. She from up here.
Oh, okay, she doesn't
She
look
just be
familiar.
she be changing her picture.
Oh, okay. All right, no problem. How you doing, Angie?
Yeah,
I'm
she
sorry
from
if I
up.
didn't recognize you.
Yeah, she from up here though. So when I did that, She said he invited me because I'm a fool. Yeah, yeah, Angie is a
Well,
fool. She is,
I'm the same category.
nah,
I'm
hey,
the same
listen,
category.
I'm trying to get her to come out to one of these boxing matches, man.
Yo, come through,
Um,
bro. Listen, Angie, if you're in New York, no excuses. You should be with us. Literally.
um, yeah, because I know when T.O. and Shakur, when they do their media workout, I know for sure that's gonna be probably in Gleason's. I'm sure gonna pull up to that.
Yeah, we could do
I'm
that
sure gonna
because
pull up to that. I'm sure
listen,
gonna do it.
man. Like I'm gonna say, like Soraya, starting tomorrow, bro. We starting out the workout. We starting to begin the workout, Soraya. Stop playing games. Stop playing games.
People, you look like you got a whole damn bear on you. The hell you
Bro,
went
it's
to the
windy.
mountain?
No, it's windy out this mofo. It's cold out here, bro. It's gonna be 20 degrees tonight.
Shit.
Shoot.
Hey, that sound like a problem for anybody that's hanging out tonight and tomorrow in Times Square. My black ass will be in the house.
No, Angie, I'm telling you, the picture looks different. It's not that I don't remember you. Plus, I haven't seen you in a minute. It's been a minute.
Angie
I
be
haven't seen,
Angie
no disrespect to you.
Angie
I'm
be
just
in the
keeping it
studio.
real. I like to get to know everybody.
Angie be in the studio with all the R&B singers and shit, making albums and
Word?
all.
You got a
You
music
know what I
connection
mean?
like that, Angie?
You know what I'm saying? She
Angie,
be she be
we
in
need
it.
to hook up.
She be in there with Maya and Shanti and them, and shit, doing shit. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
I don't want to meet them. I'm sorry, but I don't. Can you tell me where your propane tanks are? Propane tanks?
Okay, propane tanks are outside, but you can go to the cashier. They can process your payment.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, she had her
Yeah, I don't want to meet
glasses
none of
on.
them.
I don't never see Angie with glasses, so that was the first time.
Well, I gotta see what's up
What
with
the fuck?
Angie.
She said, "What the fuck?" I said she be in the studio with Shanti and Maya.
My man, I want to buy a propane tank. Um,
Oh shit!
are they all the
Let me
same?
stop traveling.
Because I'm getting
Let me
stuff.
stop
I'm gonna,
traveling.
hold on one second, McLean.
Go ahead. Do your thing. Do your thing. Do your thing. We here. Y'all know I'm stupid. Don't act like y'all don't know. Y'all know I ain't got no damn sense. Yo, do y'all see that thumbnail of that shirt and coffee mugs? Oh my god, I got y'all. I got y'all. Angie, I think I'm gonna. Well, no, Angie, you're in New York, so you're all right. But I think for Bay, I think I gotta. Nah, he probably left already. Bay, he'll come back. I gotta. We gotta keep that. We gotta keep going close to us. Um, check up on him from time to time. I like when he come through here. I just don't want him to be so hard on himself. Um, that thumbnail that got the shirt and the coffee mug. I might have to send you one, Bay. Oh, no, that's good. That's good. That's good that we always ask. We got to stay close by him, man. I don't want him. He's going through something, so we don't want them to crash out. We got to keep them close by us. It's all good though. What's your plans for tomorrow night, though? What everybody doing for tomorrow night? Some of y'all might go out, some of y'all might not. Which I already know, but you gonna stay in the house, y'all gonna drink, what y'all gonna do? 'Cause that's what I'm doing. I'm not going no damn where. I will be in his house, relaxing, waking up Thursday morning and doing the live. That's what I'm gonna do. See if we're gonna have to come back. Oh, he dropped off. Oh hell no. He shouldn't have did that because I'm about to get off. But yo, so yeah, man, y'all just think about that, what we talked about today. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of it makes sense. And just continue to protect your peace, space, and your surroundings. You know, make a taco salad. That's how it should be. Oh man, he lucky. Oh boy, you lucky, Seafood. Just about though. Woo, I was like, Seafood ain't coming back. He done dropped off. Yo, now you got to go back out because I don't hear you, Seafood. Oh, yeah, so that's good. That's what me and Mrs. is gonna do. Sit here, grub a little bit, and yeah, that's gonna be it after that. Once next week comes, she has to go back to work, which I'm gonna miss her, even though I know she doesn't go to work that long. But we should have been on vacation. That's what we should have been this whole time. No, still don't hear you. We should have been on vacation, and but it's all right. You know, that's why that's something that I have to fix. Yeah. No, no, I'm gonna miss her though, but it's okay though. You know what I'm saying? It's all right though. I'm glad I had all this time with her, but we shouldn't have been in no damn house. We should have been at Atlantic City. That's what we should have been. Anybody in here got to go to Atlantic City in New Jersey? If you never experienced Atlantic City in New Jersey, not next year because it probably would be too late, being that you guys are already coming in August. But we're gonna set something up when you guys come back to the East Coast. For the ones that don't live on the East Coast, we got to do Atlantic City. Angie, you know what it is. We got to do AC. Never been? Hey, man, I ain't gonna lie to you. Lucky I'm having this barbecue because other than that, we would have been going to Atlantic City for your birthday. Atlantic City, like a lot of people try to talk down about it that it's not the same like it used to be. Yeah, it
Can you
seemed
hear me
like when
now?
you it seemed like when you go from that angle, I can hear you, Seafood. It seemed like when you go another angle, I can't hear you. I don't know why.
I have to
Never.
reboot it. There's something with the links that doesn't allow me to go back out and go back in. So I always have to
I gotta.
reboot the
I gotta.
phone every time too.
I gotta check that because it gives me an issue too. Sometimes my own damn link give me an issue, and I'm the one that's coming up with the damn shit. Ain't that crazy?
Yeah, okay. But you said now, what were you saying about Angie? Angie's a music producer or something like that.
Nah, I was just messing around with, and I be picking on her, but she is,
Yo,
but she is a,
that's
she
great.
is a boxing fan. She is a boxing fan though.
Oh, okay, that's what's up.
We're only
I'm all
been
about the promotions.
so yeah, Atlantic City's cool. Atlantic City's cool. People go, you know what it is. After a while, when you've been there so many times, or you're not like there's certain things they don't have no more that you was used to. That's when everybody want to tell you, oh, it's boring, it's boring. Man, Atlantic City is what you make it, just like any other place. It's an okay place. Me and the missus is going back. We should have been there now. That's where we really should have been spending her vacation time. But I'm saving it. Valentine's Day will be coming. I'm trying to save something where I'm trying to get something going for me and her though. We're
So
gonna make something happen.
you guys still tricking on Valentine's Day stuff, bro? That's
Who?
crazy.
No?
Everybody,
Who's tricking?
anybody and
No.
everybody and everybody.
Nah,
Anybody that's
no.
tricking on Valentine's Day, is straight suckers,
The
bro.
people who have to trick on Valentine's Day is the people who's trying to get something out of somebody. Cause I don't that day, I always celebrate that day. It's Valentine's Day every day, but we always celebrate that day. I mean, that's every day though, for us. And
Right.
she's cute too. So if you know any boxers, um well,
Who's cute? Who's cute?
you talking about Angie. For
Angie
the
cute?
fighters, yeah, you have to go to Angie's channel and pull up and look.
I don't. Angie's on Instagram. Angie,
No,
you
you
on
just no.
Instagram?
You know how you can say where it says go to the channel. You can see the picture.
Oh, okay, got you.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Um, I know plenty of fighters, but I don't know what some of these fighters got going on. I don't know what some of these fighters got going on. I'm not gonna lie to you.
When she
I,
trying to meet a boxer.
no, Illis said that if I know any fighters, hook up.
Oh, for Ellis.
No, for Angie. Illis said if I know any fighters for Angie. Hook her up.
Yo, just let you know, you want the successful ones or the broke ones? Let me know.
Oh shit.
I could definitely hook you up with somebody.
That's crazy.
That is not a
That's crazy,
problem.
Seafood. That's crazy, Seafood.
Yeah.
He gonna say the broke ones
Yeah.
or the successful ones? Damn,
Which one you
Seafood.
looking for?
Seafood,
You
boy,
know
you
what I'm
harsh,
saying?
man. Boy, you harsh.
Yeah. Hey,
He gonna say the
listen,
broke ones or the
I'm in the supply
damn.
and demand business, bro. I'm in the supply and demand business. I can supply and I can demand.
That's
Yeah.
crazy. She said,
You
"Be
know what I'm
Pacific."
saying?
The broke ones. Damn it. Well, you don't want the broke ones.
Nah, sometimes the broke ones are the most loyal ones. The ones that
I
got
mean,
money, the ones that you got there's not problems
I
with.
mean, I mean, no, no, no. Don't get me wrong. But what I mean by that, you don't want the ones that's broke and they mad about being broke.
Yo,
As soon as he can't go half on the bill and you insult him, he might just slap you across that table. Like you know what I'm saying? Be careful what you say to
yeah,
him.
yeah. I can't get onto her channel, Joe, bro. Is it okay if she drops the link?
Well, she don't have a channel. She don't go live, but you know, it just says on
Oh,
YouTube.
oh.
It says, yeah.
Well, I don't really see her joint. I mean, the picture on there is mad small, so I'm gonna let you know
Oh,
if you're cute or not. I'm gonna tell you straight out.
well, there are no ugly women on my channel. So
What?
they
Are you
are
serious? Don't let me call
who
out
who
names, brother.
who
Don't let me
who.
call out the names.
Well, who?
Nah, I'm joking. I'm
Well,
joking. I'm joking.
nah. That's why they be mad with me because they be like, all the women be over there with him. I'm like, how you
Yo,
get mad at
nah.
me?
No, listen. Yo, and let ladies know right now, McClavy's telling me to tell people that they busted or not, but he said it can't come from him, but it can come from me and let them hate on me, cause I don't care.
You said I
Yeah.
said what?
He told me that I can tell who's busted or not on there, really for me, but they'll blame you, Steve, because you know they think you ill already.
Nah, because there ain't no busted ones over here.
Nah, I'm messing with
That's the
y'all. I'm
thing.
messing with y'all.
Nah, if they
I'm
all
messing with
busted,
y'all.
I'll be like, hey, I'll let him tell it.
Nah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
I'll be like, I say, hey, let him tell it. I won't be a part of that. But the
Illy
ones
said
over,
she want a loyal, fine, and hustler, but good. Uh,
January,
I'm gonna keep it so real with you, Illy. It's hard to mix the yeah, yo, Justin, shut the fuck up. You got me on the phone. Yo, it's hard to get a double uh like somebody told me the other day I'm a real goon thug, a good but a good guy. So I don't know what that means. So I'm in between. I know how to curb my words of enthusiasm. Let's put it that way. But I ain't with the bullshit no more. I just get tired of it after a while. So
yeah.
controversy that way.
I'm looking at the schedule for Ringmasters. It's looking
Yeah, but that's
um
not to when. That's not to what? February, March?
no, this is January.
Yeah, I mean
The
that's probably registration.
check-in dates for I know it's Sunday, January 11th. Then you got Strong Island the 17th, which I never knew that was a part of that.
What's cool, Illy? What's cool exactly? I need to know exactly what you mean. Yo, Angie, I'm tripping right now, Angie. I'm in my excited moment because I just got caught in the high wind of coldness.
Nah, that
They
means
want me to
your
point out
man
who's busted on the joint.
Seafood going to get that Midtown money.
Yeah, no. Today I'm chilling. I was glad he didn't call me to go up to Nyack today because I'm gonna keep it real with you. I was not in the mood to drive up there.
It be
A
like
lot
that.
going on. There's been a lot going on the New Year's Eve syndrome. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you just don't feel like that. Like no matter how much you paying me, I don't
Yeah.
feel like I don't feel like. Sometimes money and people got to understand. no matter how bad you need it, sometimes it's like not today.
No, but you know what? I'll keep it real with you. I don't go up there for the money. I mean, the money is the incentive. Don't get me wrong, but it's not the reason. I really like training with Dr. Mike. Like, he's mad cool, man. He's a wealthy guy that's really, really, really cool, man. He's not on that. He's not on that bullshit. He's not on that white privilege bullshit. He's really a cool, down to earth guy, very honest guy. I rocks with people like that. I can't deal with BS people, man. I will not. Listen, one thing I will say, I don't just recruit anybody to train with. They have to have a different type of character for me to rock with you. I don't care if you're the illest person. If your character is bad, I will not rock with you. That's the way I feel. That's why I say everybody in my camp that I'm with has been selected.
Nah, I hear you.
And McCray can attest to that because I deal with all walks of life. Believe me when I tell you, even gang members, but they're some of the coolest people. Like real talk.
Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. Super cool.
Who said they happily single? Hillary, you say you're happily single. You're not happily single. Stop. You're happily
I
single
think
if you don't want drama, but you're not happily single.
sometimes I think Illy is just happily crazy. I got love for her, but she be happily crazy sometimes.
No, I'm trying to
Illy
tell
like
you,
that.
man.
Illy like that girl off the Regina. What's her name? Regina, not Regina Hall. What's her name? In the Christmas movie, dude was in the shower. She asked him to come out the shower. She didn't put the baby oil all over the floor. He got out. She started whooping his ass.
No,
That's
I'm just
Illy.
saying, Illy. No, listen, listen. Illy gives me the impression that I don't want no smoke with Illy because I know you one of them ill ones. Maybe that's why you got the name Illy.
Yeah,
But you
anybody
know,
got the name Illy? They ill. They real ill. They'll either say some ill shit to you or do some ill shit.
right. She is
They
the
said I'm
nicest.
good. She said I'm good. Either single or booed up. Regina King. There you go. Thank you. I almost because I never want to see Regina Hall's the other one. Yeah. She said, well, both. Yeah. She said, well, both. Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes. Well, I tell you like this, ladies.
Right, I don't know about that. I don't know if that's true, right? I don't know if that's true.
What?
Women get
What?
because women receive or accumulate or turn into different characters when they get a boo. They're not the same cool people you met when they was single. You know what I'm saying? That's just
Well, if you
facts.
don't, I mean, the whole thing of getting in a relationship is not allowing people to change who you are. Because sometimes you have to work on that yourself. Um, and long as people remember that, you'll survive in a
Right.
relationship. Now, there
Yeah.
are some things you do have to change if it's affecting the relationship. If it's
Yeah.
affecting the relationship, then either you gonna change it or we got to go our
Here we
separate
go.
ways. One thing I'm
Here
not gonna.
go, baby, with the passport, bro. Bullshit. Go
Yeah,
on. I'm sorry, brother.
yeah,
No,
no,
you
no,
know
no. I'm
what?
just saying.
I'm gonna say. Let me ask this to the ladies. Ladies, do you understand the characterization? No, let me rephrase that. Do you understand that you do become there's a compromise in a relationship, and are in that compromise, are you willing to comply with the compromise? Let me say it like that, because women become different sometimes, and I see a lot of videos of women feeling entitled to do this, that man has to do that. But yo, why is it that the man gotta always provide in that sense of financials in terms of like they got to pay for your way on everything. Like when you were single, you was doing it by yourself. Why does that
Well,
become discontinued?
well, I don't think
That's not
every
a broke
man has
question.
to do that.
Right.
No,
That's not a
I
broke
don't think
question
every man
either.
has to do it because I know women who provide all the time for the man. I don't think there's always a case where we are always provide for the women because there's some suck ass dudes that's sitting home with their hands in the couch with the damn remote control in their hand, not doing shit and waiting for something to happen when she gets home. So it goes both ways. There's a lot of suck ass dudes that's being taken care of out here.
Well, listen, I can't speak for them because I've never been taken care of by any women. But a lot of women change the character, make it become different because they acting, they being a little cocky, bro. I can't. I don't mind a woman being confident and all that stuff, and I just don't understand that there is a level of submission that is required. You know what I'm saying? So that's just me.
Yeah, no, but it goes
No,
both ways.
yo, Vay said that I found Kevin Samuels.
It
Vay,
goes
I
it
don't know
goes
how
it
you
goes
mean that.
yeah, it goes both ways because I know there's some good women out here that take care of dudes. You know what I'm saying? You got some punk
Listen,
ass dudes who just and you got some punk ass dudes that's just okay with not working, not providing, and a lot of them is getting a weed or getting a new outfit because a woman went out there and did what she, you know what I'm saying? So it's really both ways. You know what I'm saying? I
I'm
mean,
sorry. I'm not discriminating, but I can't go out with a woman with weed that smokes weed.
no, I'm just
I'm
talking
sorry.
about no, I ain't say a woman. I'm talking about there's
No.
some of these dudes out here, they get their money for they marijuana, cigarettes, or beer from her. Now she's out doing what she's supposed to do, and your sorry ass got nothing going on.
Listen, I don't. I always believe in building, whether women has or not, right? But there is a certain level of entitlement that a woman feels, and I think it's because of these damn videos that they watching with these other women.
What you mean?
Um, meaning like when women talking about, oh, I get my nails done and I pay for my lipstick and all this, and I feel that when a man comes into my life, he got to pick up that responsibility. I was like, what?
Well. The thing is,
That's
no real
personal
woman. No,
hygiene.
well. The thing is, no real woman out here is looking at these broads. No real woman who got something going on that knows what they want, and they don't need advice from these type of broads. Ain't nobody watching them. That's like some of these dudes that make these videos about whatever they making. I don't take the time to sit there and look at them. Because you don't know
Yeah.
what you're talking about, dude. You just got the key to your mama's house.
Yo, Sarai just said she thought I said weave. Yo, let me put that in the mix too. Yo, listen. I can't deal with a
Oh
chick that
man.
got a certain type of rug on her scalp, yo. I'm just keeping it real.
Oh,
There's
see, I
difference
started to
between
show up
thick
positive.
carpets and light carpets.
I started to show up positive, and here we go. Here the Grinch. Here we go. Ladies, I got
When the
nothing to do with
texture,
this.
yo, when the texture of rug don't match the texture of your joint, there is a problem, ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies, I have nothing to do with this. I will not include myself in this conversation. Uh,
Ah. Nah, Ellie, listen. You don't even know how I articulate that word passport. I just said I made one comment that I feel women out of country treat us differently than the women that we have in our own boroughs. There's a different type of kindness. That's all I said. Next thing you know, I've been called passport. Oh, you only want the girls out of country. Listen, I want the one that's gonna treat me good. Period. That's all I'm saying. You know what? You don't got a day. You don't got. I don't. First of all, I don't have or an addiction of do rag addiction. That is really funny. I'm not gonna even lie. That's really funny. But
do rag
I do
addiction.
it. I every time y'all usually see me, I usually have a rag on because
God
I like the way I'm a clean cut guy.
damn it.
I'm a GQ-ish type of guy. I don't be wearing like I don't do thug shit. You know what I'm saying? Those days for me is over. So you see me, if you ever meet me, you will understand. You know what I'm
Y'all ain't
saying?
shit.
Sometimes,
People reminds me
and
of
I
drama.
look good in my do rags
The
too.
drama
Period.
king. Oh, K Slay, he remind you of K Slay? The drama king?
Okay, here
Yeah,
we go.
K Slay. Rest in peace, K Slay.
Yo, listen, that's because y'all never been out of country before or been out of state privately.
Hey,
No,
listen.
I haven't ran into a
Everybody,
boss. Who's the
ev-
boss?
ev-
Depends on what you
everybody has
define
to
as a
go
boss.
for. Listen, the world is simple, right? The world is simple. Everybody has to go for what makes them happy. Um, like I always say, I don't care if you dating somebody black, white, whatever their nationality is, whatever country they from, whatever state they from.
Right.
Hey, if that makes you happy, go right ahead. Go
Listen,
right
I don't
ahead.
care what anybody say. If
We're
anybody got
walking past somebody every day, not me,
right,
but people walking past somebody every day that could be their husband or their wife, and they don't
exactly.
necessarily look like you, which means they're not black. Sometimes they could be from a different nationality. You don't know.
Right.
Um, and I mean that's what I believe in. I believe in
Yeah.
happiness, and with happiness, color don't come with it. So
Tell it. Tell it, McLean. Tell it. That's
shit,
how it's supposed to be, brother.
be with who you want to be with. If you know what I'm saying,
That's
you got to
right.
deal with that person. If that person got feet that look like Mike Tyson's knuckles and they got eyes like a raccoon, and that's who you want to be with, that's on you.
Yo, there are girls out there like that, though.
Yo,
Listen,
listen, go
some of the
ahead, man. I
prettiest,
ain't got nothing
some
to do
of the
with it.
dopest people is some of the dopest people is the one who don't live in their environment. Now, when you figure that one out, holler at me. We don't just do the textbook stuff. We don't just
Shut
do
up,
because
BBO. Shut up, BBO. Oh shit, BBO, you're.
Uh,
I can't stand BBO.
listen, y'all from y'all Illy
Oh,
and
shit.
Sarai, y'all from different states. So I know southern, like my parents are from the south, so I have that southern upbringing. I understand hospitality and people all about the family stuff. I'm with that, but I'm just saying that I can only speak about the New York women. A lot of the New York women are flagrant, no lie, like flagrant to the point where
Oh, so
you don't
you
even want to
wasn't
continue the
speaking. You wasn't.
conversation.
Yeah, see, but then you got to make it. You got to say New Yorkers when you say like women from other countries. You got to just be like, you know what, just the New Yorkers. Then everybody will think that he just, you speaking about American women. So then you'll have to say New York women. Then they'll be like,
Right.
oh,
Okay. So look,
yeah.
I'm a person that is very comfortable in a settings. I have a nice car. I have nice clothes. I'm very well grown, very well educated. I have all that, but I'm not donating to charities. Meaning the entitled women, the women who feel like a man should
Oh,
do this and do that. I think that's
oh,
bullshit. That's all I'm saying. I've accumulated several names because of me keeping it real. Like that's crazy to
yeah,
me.
yeah, yeah. Um,
You know what I'm saying?
you
That's
know
what I'm
what?
saying, McLean. That's all I'm
That's why I
saying, bro.
say I'm blessed to hold on and have Tiffany because I've seen the ratio of women in New York and I go, I'm not interested. Before I got with her, I wasn't interested. After my
All
last New
right.
York girl, I was like, yeah, I'm done. I'm done.
Okay, now look, now, McLean, now look what Illy and Sarai saying right now. Now let me say this. Right, let me say this. You're not laughing when I say this. There's nothing wrong with cooking and cleaning. A man cooks and cleans also. I am of that nature. That's my upbringing, right? But I'm not saying a good woman is defined by that. I'm not saying that. The cook and clean, like they say, that's the necessities of a woman supposed to
So
take care of the home stuff,
they
right?
said
Which,
they,
huh?
they said you feel like foreign women treat their men better.
Okay, they do. That's facts. That they treat they men. You know why? Because they don't involve themselves with the politics of what Americans go through. Remember, different cultures are different. If you're American born, especially in New York, if you had ever been in New York and see how people are here, you would understand what I'm talking about. I'm not saying I cannot classify all women. All women are not the same, right? But there's people that treat you better in Texas or in North Carolina, for an example,
I
than
always
they
said
do
this
in New York.
that Southern women, I okay, only speak
How
from
am
where
I
I've
avoiding
been.
you, Vase? Vase Wallace. Yo, Vase
Southern
trying to
to
get me in
me,
trouble, but it's not going to work.
yeah, I always said Southern women were much better than up north women. because they
please,
do a
yo,
lot more.
McLean, back me up, brother, please. I
No,
appreciate this.
I ain't backing you up as far as on the women in different countries. I can't speak on that because I've never been, so I can't speak on that part. I can only speak on the difference between up north women and down south. South it is much better.
Right, right.
I can't speak on any other state like Midwest or West Coast because I haven't dated nobody from there. But I'm sure they have hospitality over there too. But I can only speak about where I've been. But
Right. I heard
my thing is this:
Alabama women are kind of loosey goosey and
rather
goody.
if they from this country, or rather if they're from any other state. Um, Listen, there's crazy people everywhere.
Yeah,
I ain't
facts.
going, there's crazy people everywhere. Some people that's not from here will use you because of what they can get out of you. Same way some of these dudes come from different places and they want to marry women. They don't marry these women because they love them. They know exactly what the fuck they doing.
Yeah, and I
This,
won't listen.
this is my this
Women
is my
gotta pass.
calling card.
Women gotta pass certain tests for me anyway to get me to say, all right, the I do thing. Okay. So if they're gonna act like that, let me see what Daniel said. All right, Alabama people, I have to give them Alabama women that I've met and heard about have all been good. I will vouch for that. You know, one of my best friends, she's from Alabama, and she's the sweetest person I ever, one of the sweetest
Yeah,
people
yeah, yeah.
I ever met. You know what I'm saying?
There's gonna be
But
nice
they
people
don't
wherever
make
you
women
go.
like that anymore.
They're gonna be nice
You
people
know?
wherever you go, right? Despite of what people say about New York City, you have a lot of decent people here. I just
Yeah.
think that you have a mixture of a lot of people who's going through a lot of shit in this city,
Right.
and
Yeah. True. Yeah.
I
Our
don't like
controversy,
people
not
giving.
your controversy.
I don't like people, always trying to give us a black eye because you're going to meet a lot of decent people that have hospitality here. So
Right.
when you come and you hang around me, you're gonna be able to go back to your city and go, well, all New York people are not bad, at least not the guy I just hung around.
Right. Right.
Because we don't do all that because my parents are from the South too, and I was taught that hospitality. You know what I'm saying? So we don't do all that. Some people in New York is just too goddamn extra. That's all it is. And a lot of people up here be putting on the front trying to convince people that they're this big bad wolf and they not. That's all it is. Because there's gangsters everywhere. Midwest, Dirty South, West Coast, England, Africa, Puerto Rico, Dominican Republic. There's gangsters everywhere. It is what it is. But everybody just has to be with somebody that makes them happy, no matter what country they come from, what state. It is what it is. You be with who you want to be with that satisfy you. Miss Gibson, I see you. That's all. That's all, ladies, gentlemen. We gonna be with who makes us happy. We gonna do see in the new year. We gonna do what makes us feel
Hello.
good. Yeah, I hear you. You hear me?
Yo.
You hear me? Uh, go out and come back in, seafood. We gonna do what makes us feel good in the new year, and it's that simple. People, yeah. So that is what it is. We gonna do what makes us feel good in the new year. We're not worried about nobody discriminating and people judging because that's gonna happen anyway. You do what makes you feel good. Victory is what I'm claiming in the new year, and I hope all of you do the same. What's up, seafood? Nah, I still don't hear you. I'm about to end the seafood. It ain't gonna even matter because I don't want you to have to go back out and come back in again. I'm getting ready to end it. I already got 2 hours up on here. I'm gonna get ready to sit back with the missus. Um, so yeah. So anyway, enjoy the rest of y'all day, man. You know I love y'all. Um, we'll figure out something for later. Not too sure. We'll figure out something for later. If I post something, y'all see it. I ain't gonna tell you I'm gonna be live and then it don't happen. So we'll figure something out for later. I'll let everybody know. But until then, I love y'all. Everybody enjoy the rest of your day. Be blessed. Make sure you protect your peace, space, and your surroundings. And remember, the word of the day is claiming. We're going to claim victory. Catch y'all later. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Y'all know what it is. It's the No Duck Zone podcast. Let's go.